Hello, YouTube world. My name is Anthony Long. Welcome back to the Bluegrass Bigger channel. New song Saturday. Learned a few this week. But this one I've always wanted to know. Sounds so cool. It's not as hard as I thought it'd be. For Dave Matthews, at least. Sorry, working on it. I haven't learned the next part yet. Whew. Dave Matthews. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Harry? I was going to go on just before West Side's awesome freaking, what's up, Tommy? Auction coming up. Everybody, make sure you follow. Hey, what's up, Myra? Skipped over you there. Make sure you join Westside Gary's auction today. Except Adam. Adam can't join. I want to buy the records. But yeah, Adam, he has awesome records. So much good vinyl I bought from him, and it's pretty killer. And he likes to throw in like one really rare one, so you can make your money. You can make your money back on one record, and then the rest you can keep, kind of deal. So, what up, T? How's it going? Last time my internet didn't do too good. Bear with me. I don't know if it was just because, but if anybody wants to jump in, just kind of working on some songs. I also learned this one because everybody kind of wanted me to. It's an all right song, I guess. Heard it so much as a kid, but hey, what's up, Tracy? Too boring. But I do like the song. It's a good lyric song. I like Stunt Too Fast. Hey, how's it going? Pick with Joy. It's a great song for the radio. Thanks for joining. Let's see, what else do I got in my sleeve? Whew, that's another hard one. Little Metallica. I just like intros. The rest of it's kind of boring. Yes, of course, Tommy guessed it. Tommy got me in that good live. That live was awesome. So intimate. Getting to hear him actually talk like he always does in the concerts. That was cool. You could tell he was just kind of getting used, kind of like we know, just getting used to talking to your own computer, pretending they're there almost. It didn't take him long, obviously. Oh yeah, I love Led Zeppelin. I'm still baffled that I can even play any Jimmy Page songs. I remember the first time I looked up Dave Matthews songs, I'm like, wait, he's playing those all at the same time? What? 4 frets? What? 4 fingers? Most of the time people are using 3 fingers. He uses 4 fingers all the time and 4 frets. I can't give that song any justice. Hey, what's up, Glenn? Thanks for joining. Appreciate y'all. See you, Myra. Let's see. That's a lot of. Oh, that's funny. I like that name. That's a lot of sodium coins. Uh, if anybody wants to join, no worries if you got stuff going on. I always look forward to Harry's. West Side's auctions. Um, Especially he puts up a lot of gaming stuff and toy stuff. So right now is a really good time to source. And around here, there was like 15 or so garage sales on a normal weekend. It's usually like 80. And I woke up this morning to go out, and the two that I wanted to go to were already canceled. They weren't on the map anymore. So it's like, it wasn't hardly anything. So I just skipped it. Lunchtime music with Anthony the Bluegrass Vicar. That's funny. 50 Carat Sam Ash. I don't know that. Is that a festival you go to? I'd love to go to Bonnaroo. That's one of my dreams. Oh God. I know people that have got this last crap, and I wish this shit would go away. It's coming on in the hour, the top of the hour. So 35 minutes. Gotta watch. Last couple times he's had 160, 200 people watching. So, I mean, it's harder to get stuff, but still worth watching. Because someone like me likes sports cards, or I like Garbage Pail Kids, but there's people that like Garbage Pail Kids more than I do, which is crazy because they always go for just too much money. But, like Coin Guys, he'll put up some coins, and I've seen him some coins go way cheaper than they should, but I just don't want to mess it because I already have plenty. And so Coin Guys, if they found that one, they'd probably and he puts up usually at least one video game lot that's like 20 video games, which is a great one to resell and keep a couple and resell the rest. I don't play games anymore, but I bought one off Storage Legends not too long ago. I've sold two, and it's paid for the rest, and there's 8 left. And if the rest of them aren't that good, I'll just put them in my booth, and they'll sell $4.95. I put any video game, even Xbox original, put it in my booth, sells for $4.95. Almost all of them are gone. Wii, everything. So, yeah, Jesse will be at the auction. Gary's, I'm sure. Yeah. There's been a couple. I was just thinking about that today. I was looking at something I bought early on. Who had them? Oh, Bearded Picker had a guy on there, which I haven't seen that guy on there anymore. But I bought this lot, and he was saying, "Oh, I've sold these for $40 a piece on eBay, and I bought them, and I can't sell them for $20 a piece." He sold all the ones that were good for $40 a piece, and I got duped into what he was saying. So anyway, I haven't been able to sell anything of that. So maybe I'll be able to sell that in my booth, but it's going to be slow play. They're like library cards, or what they call them, lobby cards. And the movie studio would send them out. There's a limited number. So I bought a bunch of those. I thought they'd do good, and they haven't done very good. Maybe I need better search terms and stuff. I don't know. I'll put up some more, see how it goes. Yeah, you got to watch because it's just nice having the background. They do giveaways and stuff too. I think that's what's another nice thing about an auction. You're going to keep people there. I think the smart thing to do is to keep people there for the end. See you, Harry. Nice. He is hitting it. It's been crazy. And that's the key, is to know what you want and then be the first one. You wouldn't believe how many people are like, "Well, you were the first one to contact me. Someone else already wants to give me more money." And I'm like, but I'm the first, so you're gonna do that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, I hear that all the time. You just got to be quick on that stuff with Facebook. Went to the yard sale last week. Had a big wicker basket full of sports cards from the 70s to the late 90s for 2 cents a piece. You know, they're in a big wicker basket. They're probably beat up. So I'd probably give $5. They probably would have taken less just to get it out of there. But if it's from the 70s, some of that stuff, even if it's rounded up, 6 or 7 graded, it would do all right. But unless you have a place to unload, just like, because what I would do is put them in my booth. It's like 1970s tops Cardinals players and have like 7 cards in there and put them for like $1 or $2. That's probably how I'd sell them, because they'd probably go, because there's enough fans of the Royals or Cardinals around here that they would be like, ooh, I don't have any from the 70s, kind of deal. No worries, Harry. Go get that. That's what we do. I had nothing today. I went and looked, and there's like 5 garage sales. I don't know if they were like, well, it's going to be too nice today. Usually it's because it gets cold or something. Yeah, this is when I think it was the first YouTube auction I even jumped on. So I swear, I've thought about this for a long time. A lot of times your beginning thing was such a mistake, but I'm glad I made it, because I may never have taken the step into checking out YouTube auctions, because I've made so much money already, So I can't be mad at myself, you know what I mean? Because I'll end up getting some of that money back, but it wasn't a money maker. And I'll just have to find a better way. I'll probably have to sell my booths, just frame them up, and I could get them, but they're from like the 40s and 50s. They're pretty cool. I mean, it's good ephemera. I mean, it's awesome ephemera because they're all numbered. But I don't know how to get it out to people that want it, really. Maybe I should try Etsy. That's a good idea. I've not figured out what I want to put on Etsy. That's what I should do. Heck, that might work good. One of them's a Ronald Reagan. He's pitching the baseball. I'm like, this will go for good money. I put it for like $79 because it's numbered to like 2,500 or something. No, nothing. Not even views. So I don't know. I might try it. I might do that, because I know that. Yeah. I just try not to pay attention to any of that stuff anymore. Like, people think one's better than the other. I'm like, it's not going to matter. Yeah. I just think it's funny that how everybody's a hypocrite. Both sides are such a hypocrite. One says the other one protests, then the other one protests, and it's one side says all they did was cheat, and then the other side says all they did was cheat. It's just, yeah, especially the ones that are selling. Like, I feel bad for like Victoria and them. They were like selling 1 or 2 items at a time. When you only have 25 people in the audience, and then you have sizes and the clothes, it makes it really hard to buy, because you can't keep one if it doesn't fit yet and sell the rest. I don't know. Seems like you have to do reseller lots for us, and that's why storage guys get it. They're just trying to get crap out so they can buy another storage unit, which makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I've done that a long time ago too. It was one of the first things I had to get over was, this is worth this much money, and you could sell for that much money. But I never looked at how long it took to get that money and find the right buyer, And something like that, you have to investigate. And that's what's nice about like video games. All you have to do, people are like, oh, well, I have to test it. Well, it's tested and done. You didn't have to do any research. You scan the barcode. You see 1 million solds. You see how many have sold in the last few weeks, and it's easy, So I'd rather take chances on that stuff sometimes, even than more than sports cards. I don't know. Yeah. Kind of depends. If I see a bunch of sports cards all in top loaders, even if they're 70s through 90s, I might buy them, just because you can send that whole lot in and grade them and turn around and make some money. because like people don't know too, is a lot of those tops, even A6, A7 tops, you don't find very many good grades. So if you have some that were really kept good, they're Hall of Famers, they can be worth sending in, get your double money back. I mean, not a lot, but double. Probably it's still not worth your time though. Yeah, I have some bad stories too. I still have to contact someone. They sent me half the stuff and said sorry, that wasn't what they thought it was. I was like, and then I got a shirt and it was like stained and the same thing. I'm like, ugh. But I mean, I guess that kind of happens. I don't remember seeing the stain, but I know if I was selling that stuff, I'd just say, hey, you got this. Maybe you can get it out. Maybe I just don't remember. It may have been my fault. And some people take forever to ship it to you, and then they use media mail, which is like, one thing. If I was doing auctions and I was doing like media mail and stuff like that, I understand why, because it's cheaper. But someone like me, I'd rather pay some extra money to have them send it. I'll pay the difference if you send it priority, because it takes so long, and they seriously kick and beat media mail. I don't know what it is. They hate the media mail. I don't know how many times I've got it too where it's like just opened, like they wanted to check to see if it was media mail. Like, well, it is. Oh well, and they just don't close it back. I think it's weird. Macari is selling crazy stuff for me. I need to get back more. I had a bunch of stuff listed, and then I just didn't. I just kept selling on eBay more. I need to figure out how to do the hashtags better and stuff. I'm going to mess with that coming up. Macari, I know I see so many more advertisements on TV. I don't watch TV, but I've got a direct TV and I've been watching the stupid news just to get through this crap. I'm going to turn the thing off again. But I have seen a lot of Macari commercials. Good Lord. I mean, a lot. And they're gearing it toward kids, I guess, too. Can't disagree. I believe you. I've heard toys sell good there too. I need to put some of my gaming stuff up there. I've heard gaming does better there, but I've put it both at the same time and it sold on eBay first. So I got lazy and stopped testing to see if it worked. I should probably get back to it. I have no idea. You see it all the time. I got one of these the other day. I can't wait to test it, actually. Where is it? Where did I put it? I bought a lot on eBay because now what I do, I learned with the Mahomes autographs and all that stuff, it comes with a lot more risk. Because if he goes down, that's a big chunk down, Plus, there's less margins. What I found is the cheap cards you can find in lots, and then because after a certain product comes out, like Mosaic just came out in football, well, the guys that were looking for the Mahomes autograph and they didn't get it, they just want their money back, and they're just trying to get their money back. So what happens is it floods the market. So all these guys are sitting throwing up this Prism card, and then you got all the normal. Like this was a whole lot. I can't remember how much exactly I paid for, but the Prism card's worth putting up by itself to get 15 to 30 bucks for, and then you have all these extras because Mosaic just came out and he just has so many, he doesn't know what to do with them. These are all Mosaic and different inserts of Mosaic from 2020. Let me look right now. I forget how much I paid for it. I usually pay less than 15 bucks. And so I found the margins on just buying these are so much better because in my booths, I can sell these for 20 to 30 bucks really fast. So all these I can get 20 to 30 bucks for, and I paid less than that. Well, let me look. I want to say. And so that's what I do is I'll put Mahomes lot, newly listed, and you hit it real quick and just off. They want to sell it. A lot of people put it as auction or buy it now, and it says make an offer. So they'll have it for 99 cents a whole lot, and it'll say make an offer, and I'll offer them like $7, and they'll take it. I'm like, okay. So I find that eBay is a great way to source as well. Purchases. $12 cards. Huh. Well, I haven't paid more than, oh no, wait, this was $25. Yeah. So I'll put this on eBay, most likely sell this for 25, 20 to 25. And then all these I can get at least 24 in my booths, and they sell quick. So yeah, that'll be a great lot. And so I found that there's a lot less risk in that, and they will sell fast. But an autograph, if something happens, it'll go down quick. But these, if something happens, it'll go from $20 to 15. You know what I mean? And people will always be a fan of his, even if something happens. But anyway, what I was getting to was, like Tommy said, they freaking. This is a 2019. Yeah, 2019 Sage or Aspire. Sage Aspire. It's not even a Panini. Terrible card, and they went and had it graded 10 BCCG. So they probably spent $15 because it's a crappy grading company just to have it, and it came with a bunch of other good cards, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. I'll probably put it in my booth for $25-30. It'll probably sell. And I bought this for next to nothing too. So that's what I've been doing recently, and stockpiling my Mahomes cards. Someone came in the other day and bought every single. I had 15 Mahomes and 10 other Chiefs cards, and they bought every single one of them. So they're hot, and he's playing a bunch of cupcake teams from here on out, and the weather's looking nice around here. When the weather's nice and teams weak on defense, Mahomes throws up incredible numbers every time. Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you use List Perfectly? A lot of the people use List Perfectly. If I'm calling myself a real e-com seller, I should make sure I've sold on almost everything. I haven't sold on Etsy. Yeah, I probably need to. Especially I've got a bunch of stuff that hits different markets different. I have a bunch of trucker hats, and I had grailed, and I just didn't mess with it. They were selling on eBay, so I just went with it. It's pretty lazy just to sell on eBay. Yeah, definitely. Gary's super honest. He even had something returned, and then he told everybody about it. Told everybody he missed it, wanted to apologize, all in the same. And he started real low, and it was if I remember right, it was just a little pinhole, from those old concert T-shirts. It was from like '82, so big surprise, right? It went for about the same amount of money, I think, as the first time. People didn't care, but the person that bought it was mad because it didn't disclose it, I guess. But we all watched it, and we didn't. No one else noticed it, which is funny because when you look at it, you're like, "How did we not see that?" Because we all watched it. Because I wanted to buy it. I remember. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Tom, dude, whoever he bought those record stores, he bought them out back whenever MP3s took over. Those things were pristine. I can't. It doesn't even look like people have even played on them. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Anymore, I have to freaking gaming on eBay. I have to promote it because it's not going to get seen. I've been promoting more stuff, more and more stuff. I keep thinking I'm getting it for pennies anyway. Just sell it, get rid of it. Some of the stuff that like my cards, I don't really need to. Some of the other stuff I do. Thanks, Tommy, for having the shipping discussion on flat, and because I've always done flat rate with because I just did baseball cards for so long. I just did $3.95, $3.95, $3.95, and I kind of changed it back when I started getting shipping down. We put it in and calculated it on some of my newer stuff, and it wasn't selling, and so I kind of went back to that old method, and just good to hear those different things because I know you hear a lot from Mr. Buys a lot, Brian, which was a freaking awesome. Can't wait till he gets back out there and doing it. I don't know how I thought it was weird about Mr. Brian. By the end, he sounded like the same, but I guess he's done all those live auctions on Facebook, so he's kind of used to it. But I was like 8 hours, and he's just like, "Hey, well, thanks, guys." He sounded the same as I would have been like, "Dude, gotta get this. Okay, done." I would have been a little whiny, or you would have at least been able to tell. I can't hide. Yeah. Yeah. He has some horror stories. Well, he does, even I like one of my favorites. One of my favorites is Storage Auction Pirate, but right behind Gary because same thing. He's really honest, says exactly what it is. He ships it really fast, but he doesn't promote it. Hold on. I'll give it back to you. Sorry, you probably heard my dogs chewing on that. I'll give it back to you in a minute, babe. Sorry. Shit, now I forget what I was talking about. Crap. Gary. But Storage Auction Pirate doesn't promote it, and he has it on a separate channel. So I get some good deals in there. I can't believe some of the autographs I've got with COAs in there. So he's a good one to watch, especially because he throws up pretty random stuff like jewelry and video. He doesn't have a lot of video games, but so it's kind of beneficial to the buyer because he doesn't do himself justice, honestly. Promote slow listing for 30 days. Slow listings, 30 days, then unpromote. And eBay will push your store for another 30 days without promotion. Huh. Okay. I just know when I'm listing, I'm selling. The other day I did like 50 listings in 3 days, maybe more. Probably 100 in like 4 days. I sold 7 items in one day, which was probably the second best I've ever done. And they're all big items. Just pretty excited about that. I finally got which is something I should be doing right now. I've got like 500 something listings, so it's probably the highest I've ever had on. Because most of the time mine used to be pretty high priced items. Now mine are between 20 and 50. My high price ones got bought right at the beginning of the pandemic. It was shut down or whatever. I guess I'm not even supposed to say that crap. Why not though? All my high price cards got taken. My one-on-ones, printing plates from the homes, my autographs, George Brett autograph I bought for $60, went for 300 and something. I had a lot of that stuff set super high so I could put out offers. I got bought without even putting out offers. Thank you, Gary V. Good Lord. I couldn't even keep up with it on YouTube almost. trying to keep track of it, because that's the hardest part of my year. It's a lot of juggling at the beginning with the mowing, but Gary, about 10 more minutes. All right. I got a Miles Davis kind of blue record coming in. Can't wait. It's actually blue too. I love that. It's one of, I don't know. I'm not a huge jazz fan, but I love that one. I used to play a lot of pool and just, oh man. Yeah, I'm sure. It's really tough for me because I have a problem of like, I'll do like 20, 25 and I'll pound them out in a day and then I don't do it for 2 or 3 days. But I should probably hold them in drafts and just slowly put them out. But I want to get them up and out so they get taken. But it's probably a better practice. But I'll have more chances to do that now because of not working because of mowing. But you know, it's having an antique mall flea market booth makes it tough. But it's a lot easier to get rid of stuff that you wouldn't believe. Some of the stuff. Let me look. Just to give you an example of like what I sell in my booths. Let's see, October. Mahomes card 20. Pokemon cards 10. Johnny Cash CD $5. It was sealed. It was greatest hits. But I comped it on eBay. It was like going for $2 free shipping. I'm like, what? Golf bag sold it for $20. That's a good one because people don't want to pick those up at garage sales. Sell golf bags $20 all day for decent ones. This was a Callaway, I believe. No, it was even. No, it wasn't even a. It was just like an Adams. Baseball cap $5. DVD. It was $10. So I'm guessing I had a couple, like a series. It was like Flight of the Condors or how's it going, Julie? It was a series I bought for. Usually they're priced like $1, and I will usually bundle them up and get them cheaper garage sales. A Yeti hat for $12. I know I paid $2 or less. Sidney Crosby jersey, $50. Got it for 20. DVD, $2. I don't know what it was. I don't usually sell. Anyway, 2 DVD sets for $12 altogether. Pokemon lot, $12. That was just a 20 cards, and I put it as a lot. It sold. Elephant mug. That's another thing that sells in my booths is any kind of mug that has a animal on it. It sells, and they sell faster than on eBay. More Pokemon, $5. Pokemon boosters, $10. A couple more DVDs, $3 and a $5. Army jacket went for 17 right before Halloween. Someone wanted to dress like a military guy. Mahomes jersey, $80, paid 25. 3 Wii discs at $5 a piece, 15. Xbox game, Xbox 360, $6, and then 2 Wii games, $5 a piece. So those crappy games you can't sell for literally $2, free shipping. You've seen them, $2.95 free shipping. I can get $5 out of them, and they sell quick. So that's one thing that is nice about what I have close to me. And it's the same things that sell most of the time, like Wii games, DVD, puzzles sell real fast. What really sells, and I'm sold out of, is like kitchen, because we have a lot of Mennonites and Amish people, and they come into, they don't want to go to the box stores as much as they'll go to the flea market booths, and they see like Made in USA tools or kitchen appliances, or especially like stoneware and stuff like that for the kitchen. Pyrex stuff goes fast. I can't keep it in stock because they know it's good. Made in USA stuff is gone. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it, Julie. Hey, what's up, Chuck? What's up, Chuck? I just know that the better listings I have helps a lot. I have some old listings I look at and I'm like, did I take that in the bathroom? Like, it's terrible. Like, I, I can barely even see. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, why would I even put that up? Yeah, I see a lot of people saying that they do the 1%. I'm like, but 1% wouldn't even put you on the first 2 pages of the promoted, would it? Unless there's not very much of the, if it's maybe if it's not a watered down area, but if it's not a watered down area and you have to promote it, it's probably not a very good price or it wasn't something you should have bought. That's what I'm thinking. Tablecloths and kitchen towels. Good to know. Interesting. I'll test that. I got to start getting my Christmas stuff out right now. I need to do my Christmas tree. I always do a Christmas tree, sell ornaments. I bought ornament one time for like $1, just a bunch of them, and I sold so many of them last year. A lot of them got stepped on and destroyed, but it's like I've already made so much money. Then I put a bunch of things I think are gifts underneath the Christmas tree, and it worked well. I think it kind of brought people's attention to it. Anyway, it's kind of fun to play with it, but if you have time, it's kind of hard to play with if you can't ever get in there. That sucks. Yeah, that's what I realized that I used to I used to take all the time to go 1.1%. It's amazing how I'll listen to someone that has 80 listings when I was first doing it, but not a Brian that has 169,000 listings or a couple of pickers. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing how stupid we all are about, like, first thing you hear about makes sense. Makes sense. Woo. Yeah, when I was a kid, no one wants to say 3 syllables, Anthony. So people would say Ant and Tony and Antonio, and I just wouldn't answer. Hey, how's it going, Craig? Yeah, you know, it's it's funny how I still think it's going to be trending this way, that how YouTube lives are becoming more and more popular, auctions more and more popular, and reselling's become more and more popular because, like, Tracy and Tommy and a lot of these people, Craig, been doing it for so long. It's almost like it's beneficial because there's just more people coming toward understanding that. And I think that if everybody's like me, I think there's going to be less and less people paying attention to the polls and news, and just stop. People need to learn how to do things on the side. And this is a perfect resale is a perfect thing to do on the side for sure. And if you're really good, you can do it full time. But like most people talk about, you usually have a wife helping you out that can help pay bills in case. Doing it by myself only and not having anybody to pay bills. I have to sell stuff just to pay bills, and you can't reinvest in your business. It'd be so hard being someone that invests in product to not be able to invest in product. Can't make money if you don't have any money to blow out there. It'd be fun. Someone like Harry can do it. Freaking finds Coleman lanterns for $1. Harry's probably, if you're in a garage sale or something, you probably just want to give him stuff just because he's just a character. You just like him for he's probably that guy that you like instantaneously. Harry's like, you have any insulators? Well, yeah, I do. I want to get him out of here, you know. Yeah, I think it's more about the state income tax, you know, but I don't think the states are powerful enough to really throw much of a stink. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure that it makes you wonder if it'll make them. I don't know, because if they do get popular, it gets too much eyes. They'll have some kind of regulation where you have to buy it through. If you do YouTube, you have to buy it through there, and it has to be certain. I don't know. I'd hate to. Yeah, I do worry about that. I mean, I don't worry, but I wonder how that's going to be. But I think most people are basically a bunch of pirates that are just they'll do something new, do it on another platform. A lot of people do that Instagram. They'll probably hit Instagram first because Instagram's probably, you know, skating that stuff more than anything. And Facebook Marketplace. It'll probably be a whole yeah, and this administration would probably think about doing something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of big people that do auctions. Makes you wonder. And very few people probably have a license. I know my state it's $50 a year to be able to call auctions. Yeah, yeah. Some people, don't want to take that chance. I get that too. Yeah, Homestone, he's the best. I told him he needs to put the time when he started up the power washer to see if it worked. Dude, that's the funniest. You woo, woo, he's just spraying everywhere. I'm like, you need to put that in your intro. Have your son make a new intro. Have that in there. And what's there was something else. Oh, I told him he needs to put the time where he gets up out of the chair and his back of his his back of his leg cramps up. He's like, oh, I was like, you need to put that in the intro too. Maybe the outro. I don't know. He cracks my shit up. Yep, they'll figure it out. Just regulations every time. I mean, there's a lot of regulations that are very necessary. I mean, there's a lot that are protect big business. I'd be so jealous. And that's another thing. I remember. I don't know. You probably watched Harry at the very beginning too, but I remember at the very beginning. One of the things I liked about his channel was he would go to a Mexican restaurant or some other place, and he would eat there and give it the Harry. I forget what do you call it. The Homestone. What do you call it? I give it a 9 out of 10. He would judge the restaurant, and it was just so much. It was just so much fun to watch. And they always say that you should only do certain thing on your channel and this and that. It's my channel. If I want to, I don't care. I don't care. Oh no, I didn't get enough subscribers today. I don't. I mean, it would be nice to have more subscribers, but I ain't gonna freak out about it. If you start freaking out about it, I think you'd quit anyway. Yeah, seriously. I bet he was kind of a fun dad. I mean, you'd think I'd think. Yeah, that'll be fun. 25 minutes. My uncle lives in Odenton, Maryland, and I usually go out and visit him, and I usually try to do that in February. We'll see if it happens this year. I don't know with all this stuff going on, traveling across, and my uncle's like very, you know, susceptible. He's had some things the last few years, so but that'd be fun to meet up with you guys. because Maryland, it's like Odenton's like 35 minutes from Annapolis. Is that right? So Delaware's what? I think it'd only be a couple hours from me, probably. That'd be funny. See you guys do a partial, like a live from the Mexican restaurant. Not live, but just do some highlights. I give it the Harry Humstone 9 out of 10. The quesadillas. Uh, I can't wait till he does some more of those. I like the hiking. I don't know. I guess it just depends on who likes your content. But I like being out in nature, being a country boy originally, and seeing everybody else's nature is kind of neat to see other people's um, environment. Just to see the difference of trees is interesting. Like going to the East Coast, um, like here back in the mid 1800s to late 1800s, all through Missouri, they just clear coated everything. It became all farmland because it's the only way to make money at certain times of our history. And so any of the trees that we do have are all like 150 years old or less. So they wiped out all of our really old trees. You go to the East Coast and there's trees that are like in towns that are like by sidewalks and stuff where like they just went around them. You see trees that are so old, it's kind of crazy. Sycamores that are massive. We don't have any sycamores that big. Um, anyway, it's kind of neat seeing parts of upper New York and Delaware and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, true that. Uh, yeah, I mean, I first found his channel too because I wanted to do an um, antique mall, but I had to do antiques, and I only had a few of very little knowledge. So I don't know if I was on a channel and they said something about Harry doing antiques, or if I just found him. I don't really remember. But I've been watching that crazy lamp lady, and I found out real quick. She let it slip one day that some of her prices that she gets on Etsy and eBay was because of auctions of that most of them were almost. She said almost all of her sales were people from YouTube. I was like, ah. I'm like, so I've been listening to this crap and I have no idea what the actual market is. I'm like, son of a bitch. And that's when I found Harry. And then so eventually went to him because of the antiques, and he had the insulators and stuff, which is a lot of insulators around here, and the Coleman lantern because I had a Coleman lantern at the time I'd picked. I got it for like $9, ended up selling it for 110, and it was all because I only picked it up was because Harry had told me. And so it's amazing how much money other people have made me on YouTube. That's why it doesn't matter about subscribers and making money eventually, because I'm already making money off now my friends. I kind of think of people as my friends as much freaking time we spend on here. Especially it's easier because I can't hang out with my real friends around here. They all got kids and shit. And I can't. And one of my best buddies told me tell me today that he can't taste and smell right now. I'm like, fucking kidding me, right? Oh, oh, no kidding. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I'm from Missouri, so we eat freaking pig and beef. Um, going out there eating blue crab. Oh, my uncle always makes fun of me because I just eat blue crab the whole time I'm out there and eating crab cakes. And what I like is getting like I forget what they call it, Alexander, but it's the East Coast Alexander because it's instead of lobster, it's crab meat on top with a cream sauce, like on the steaks and stuff. I love going to East Coast just to eat, because I love seafood. Getting just fresh catch, like, uh, but yeah, one of these days, if this shit gets over, hopefully. I try Instagram. I try mostly everything, but most of the money comes from eBay, Amazon, yeah. Um, I've I need to check out Instagram more. I've got some vintage shirts now anyway. It'd be a good way to just get myself started by throwing up my vintage shirts, say what, give me some offers. I don't know. Not none of my Dave Matthews, but um, just to try because I mean I think like Tommy found out, and a lot of people have found out. I remember that my first Vero, and then I got another Vero right after that. They suspended me for like 3 days or something. And that's been like a year and a half ago. I was like, well, what the hell do I do? I'm like, but I still want to sell stuff, you know? I'm like, so start another account on eBay. Well, it links it to you anyway. But I went and that's when I went and bought the Antique Mall booth. And then I got better and better at eBay, and that took off. And then I got more booths. Got rid of one that was too far away because it was a good booth. I sold a lot there, but it was just too far to drive. And I put it out there because it's over by Ozark, so it was the main road toward Branson. So I was getting a lot of vacationers, but Branson's not doing so good right now. That's like Silverdar City. I don't know how they're going to survive, and that's a lot of money that comes in through here. Disneyland, they hadn't been open in a long time. Oh shit. Oh, I love seafood. Yeah. I'd never picked crab before. We went out there and someone had a few bushels for his birthday, and we were picking crab out there. And just I couldn't stop. Everybody else was just kind of looking at me like, "What's wrong with this guy?" Man, Harry, does he have a channel? Heck yeah, Harry Humstone. Someone throw it up if you're modified or moderators modified. Uh, yeah, I love seafoods. The worst place in the world since I like seafood. We got good fish, but there'll be some good auctions. At least it helps them, even if you're not, just leave them on the background. Helps the algorithm, gets it out. As much as I don't want to bring competition there, I love Gary and Tom has the best records, and he has other good stuff too. Um, I've bought CDs off him. I bought promotionals, the ones they hand out from the studios so that you sign them in places. They're really nice. It's like 1998, like really nice photo copies. And I bought a bunch of those from him, like Notorious B.I.G., a bunch of some pretty cool stuff. So, I mean, you never know what you might get, but it's got a lot of music stuff. And Harry's channel, yeah, join Harry's channel, Pick with Joy. It's a blast. He'll help you with antiques, what real collectors want. He's calls himself the eclectic collector. Um, he does like red line Hot Wheels. He has a buddy that they clean out houses, and so they'll go in there and they'll find. He's found Star Wars, all kinds of Star Wars stuff. You got to, and he'll show you. You get in his lives and just say, "Hey, I want to see your Star Wars original stuff." And they're like, "All right." I think he's got everything. He just don't like to sell it. He just sells the stuff that he doesn't really want anymore, just so he can buy more stuff, which is what I used to do all the time. But he's got a normal job that pays him good money. So, well, I appreciate y'all and thanks for joining. And also Tommy, I'm sure you pick what you. I'm sure you know, but Tommy's got a live every Sunday and normally Thursday night. So make sure you check out his lives. They're a blast. And it's fun because we don't have to talk about reselling and it's still fun. So, yes, sir. I'm in. That's worth a $200 plane ticket. Oh man. I bet plane tickets are cheap right now. Uh, Thanks, Tracy. Not for learning. See y'all.